think I could take any more of this. God, I don't think I could take any more of this. And I said that so much. One time the Lord said back to me, he says, okay, we've established that. You can't take any more of this. Now what? Well, this was Paul's, 2 Corinthians 1:9 is Paul's now what moment. He's despairing of life. He's like, okay, God is saying, yes, Paul, here's the answer. Here is the path forward for you when it seems all hope is lost. He said, but we have the sentence of death in ourselves, that we should not trust in ourselves. Because looking to ourselves, our strength is small. Looking to ourselves, our mind cannot grasp. Looking to ourselves, our emotions are just not capable of calming themselves in the circumstance. But he says we're not trusting ourselves. And that word self is suke. We're not trusting in our mind, our will, our emotions. Suke is the soul, the mind, will, and emotions. I'm not trusting in my mind. When you're demanding answers, you're trusting in your mind. But you need to know there's a path forward. There's a peace that passes understanding. The peace of God will put you in the fast lane of breakthrough with the Father. The peace of God will take you where your mind cannot go. You have to be willing to walk off your map. Are you listening to me? We don't trust in our mind. We don't trust in our will. In other words, I guess I'll do something different. We make precipitous decisions outside of what God is telling us to do. We figured, well, let's just do something. No, in the will, some radical decision that you think is going to make things better, many times out of the frying pan into the fire. The grass will not be greener in that place you decide to take yourself to. It'll just be a reiteration of the same pressures you're going through now. And in your emotions. That's the other thing. Your emotions get to the point, emotions begin to drive the choices that you make. But no, Paul says you have to sentence all that to death. You have to say, sit down and shut up, soul. But trust in God. I'm leaning upon God who does what? He raises the dead. I say to you, your dry bones are rising up. I say to you, resurrection power will find you when you're not trusting in yourself, but you're trusting beyond yourself, even when you despair of life, that God is at hand and he's bringing you to resurrection life, not just in the now and then, but here and now. What does it look like to walk in resurrection life? It looks like everything you say and do become as effective as if God said it or did it. And if I had not experienced that in my life, I could not teach it to you. If I teach to you something I have not walked in, that is Saul's armor. I'm a deceiver, even if what I teach is accurate. If I'm teaching you something I have not walked in, that's disingenuous. It is not authentic. But let me tell you something. I know what it is to despair of life. I know what it is to have my emotions pressured past the breaking point. I know what it is to want to just break and run out from under pressures that I've had to deal with in life. And in the midst of that, I made a choice to lean upon the Father and to know he will bring me through. And suddenly come to that place where I may not have all the answers, but I have the peace that doesn't require answers. And suddenly everything I say and do becomes as effective as if God said it or did it, because it's not about you and it's not about me. It's about him. And he's living his life out through you in a place of unprecedented breakthrough. I prophesy to you that is your portion. This is Russ Walden with Father's Heart Ministry. Go to fathersheartministry.net and subscribe to the Daily Prophetic Word. Use the text to give link in the corner of your screen. And listen, when you sow into word, it mixes faith with the word you just heard. And when you mix faith with the word you just heard, sow into the word using the text to give link on the screen and say, Russ, I'm sowing into resurrection life for my life. Resurrection power for my life. God bless you.